Hey, dude, I've never
Oh,
talked to that dude, Mighty Mouse, but he is a he is a sicko, and so I ain't got nothing really good to say about him. Um, anyway, so you what year was it when you first came over and saw me in prison?
oh, this was a hard one. I don't know what to expect there.
Right.
Um, but I was surprised, a positive way. At the end about you, um, about what your nice guy you are, and yeah. Um, the hardest thing there was as I left you there, and to know that you know that you wasn't able to come with me, because it was such a nice time there. Yeah, it
Well,
was a good time in a way.
as nice as it could be in prison, huh?
No, not nice. But to meet you, it was nice. You
Right.
know, this was
Well,
that was it was yeah, it was experience and all in all, and yeah.
hey, Leanne, how you doing? Um,
At the end, oh yeah, it was I was pretty tired because I was talking English all day long, and it was really exhausting, and but I
yeah,
like, but I did like it.
I know that one day we spoke German for and after an hour, I was exhausted. As a man, I can't. You know,
It was just half an hour, buddy. Yeah, yeah,
can you
yeah.
see the comments? Let
What
me
was
see if I
that?
see the comments. If you can't, I'll bring them up. You can see them. Leanne says hi. Back
Yeah.
here, she's afternoon. There should be a thing up there where you can click on comments so you can read them if you want to. But yeah, that was crazy at first. Everybody tells me on their first visit they're always nervous. You know,
Of course, I was nervous. Yeah, too. That's a normal thing. You're not going every day to a high security prison.
right, right. Zeus, Zeus says hello from Indiana.
Ah, I see it. Yeah. Oh, so you
Hey,
have some visitors. Okay. Okay.
Zeus, we got a Pittsburgh fan in here.
Oh, damn it. They got me.
I can't
Uh,
I can't say anything. The only thing we got now is the Chiefs. We did have the Rams. Now we got the Chiefs. That's all we got left. Uh,
okay.
the Rams went back to California.
Yeah, no. So that's how the things are running over there.
Always. Oh, the team. I haven't been watching.
Um, you were away,
So
the picture, at least.
do what?
Oh, yeah, you're back.
What?
There was
Oh,
some disturbance with your picture.
yeah. It'll go out
Um,
once in a while sometimes. But
okay. So,
you
yeah,
remember
what I remember about, um, I was going to talk about my visit at your family as well. Okay.
before you came over, uh, he I was talking to him. I said, "Man, Bjorn says he's going to come over." He goes, "He will." I said, "How you know? You don't know him." He goes,
He's German,
"I'm
huh?
yeah." He goes, "I'm German. If he says he's coming over, he's coming over. They don't. We just don't say things." And and sure enough, you did. You know, it was unbelievable. And I remember when you met my parents in Rolla.
Yeah.
They were saying. My dad told me later. Said, we supposed. He go. I think it was 11 o'clock. Or maybe 10 o'clock. There was a certain time you guys were supposed to meet there, so they got there early. And They did. They got there like
especially in me.
they got
Yeah,
there like 30 minutes. They got there like 30 minutes earlier, and they said, I think you're supposed to get there at 11, and they said about 5 minutes to 11. My dad said, "I bet you he's going to be late." And at 11 o'clock, he pulled in. That was crazy for them, you know.
Yeah, that's the way I was. I was raised here. Always be in
Right.
time, on time, whatever.
Oh, well, you're
And
right. You're absolutely right. That's a thing with you guys over there, you know. And we understand it. What we don't understand is how you're able to be on time every single time.
um, we are not all we are not all like that, But I make it 98% of the time. About that at least.
I know you do. But I remember you telling me, I don't know if you remember this, you came in and visit and you said, and I can't remember if this is the first visit or second one or whatever, but someone was saying, "Hey, they're calling your name." And you went up there and you said, and they said your name, and you said, "Well, that's not the way it's said. It's not Seidel, it's Azidel." And they said, "Well, that's the way we say it here," or something like that.
Yeah, my name is a problem. I know. Not just the family name, but my first name as well. You know,
Well,
everybody was everybody was saying to me, "Burned." Say
right.
what's going on with that, guys? I'm not burned.
Yeah, it's the same.
I'm still alive.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that was crazy. And I remember people used to talk to me afterwards. Hey, your cousin. That was nice. That was cool of him to come over. Does he have any friends that can come over? And I never really responded to them because they was either wanting the right women or they was wanting yeah, there you go. They was either wanting the right women or they was just some on some racist stuff, and I'm not into that, but
Okay.
Those guys it was can you hear me fine on the mic? Everybody hear me fine? But yeah, that my brother said he loved showing you around, and different places, and
Yeah.
he said, in some places he seemed like he was nervous, he was talking about the bars and stuff. But I remember when you went to Aldi's, because you at that time you worked at Aldi's in Deutschland, in Germany, and they you said it was a completely different.
In what way?
Well, you just said the way it was the way people dressed and stuff, pretty much. They
Of
give you
course, of course,
they give you
of
kind of a
course.
tour. Yeah.
I remember one thing right now. I was at a McDonald's somewhere there, and sorry, I'm saying this now, but a bunch of rednecks came in, and their pickup was still running outside, and they were eating inside. I said, these guys are completely crazy here.
Right. Well, that's true. You'll see your everyday worker and stuff at Walmart's, like they take a break from their job and they'll run into Walmart. I mean, McDonald's or something, I pretty much call them Walmart people. I'm one of them myself,
It's not bad there. I bought some stuff there myself.
Oh, did you? But,
I Yeah, the airline lost my luggage, for a while, so I had to buy something.
Right. Well, the McDonald's in over here is different than the McDonald's in Germany. Over there they
I
got
don't know. No, no way. It's pretty
the
much
what?
the same. The meals are pretty much the same, and
But they serve alcohol in Germany's.
probably yeah. I think I wasn't in there for a while. But I remember in the 90s they served beer. Right, that's right.
Yeah, I know they
Yeah.
did. I know they
No,
did.
buddy, I've lost more than 30 pounds, and so I don't go to McDonald's and eat.
That's a good thing, though.
Yeah,
A lot of us should stay away from fast food, but we don't.
yeah.
Uh,
And what I
fast.
remember now is, also remember now as I was over there, I saw. I'm sorry to say that, but I saw so many really fat people there.
Oh, that's true. We
Yeah,
go. That's because we
sorry,
go to fast.
big asses and stuff. It's just,
Well, we go to fast food a lot. Because it's real simple.
yeah,
It's really. I mean, that's why they call it fast food. It's.
yeah. But
But
you're not really fed up. When
yeah,
you're done with the meal.
but I
This
can't
is
believe the weight you lost, man. You lost a ton.
yeah,
Not literally a ton, but you know what I mean.
yeah, a lot.
Yeah,
I really a lot. And the people seeing I'm going to the gym like crazy.
that's good though. But I remember when I first saw you, I thought, man. Well, you sent a picture. I'm thinking I thought everybody over there was skinny, but I guess that's not true. Yeah,
Yeah, I was kind of skinny as I was the first time over there. I had
right,
about 20 pounds less than I have to end of the day.
right.
This I had by that time I had I don't know, it was about 150, maybe 165 or something pounds. I was really skinny there.
You mean just recently?
No, I had it by that time. I was the first time uh, at my first visit.
Oh, yeah. But I
Yeah.
do know that
That,
you
that was
went
my
up.
best. That were my best days, buddy.
Okay, Zeus, have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. I'll probably do another live tonight, but I wanted to do one now because, well, at night when I do the regular lives at night, he's usually asleep. You know, so I decided to do it now. We tried doing the Zoom thing, we just couldn't get it working. But
This was an experience.
this
To everybody, we didn't do this via Zoom.
yeah,
We had to find a different thing.
right.
So you're recording this thing as well, yeah?
Do what?
You're recording this thing as well?
Yeah, it's being recorded. Yeah,
Okay.
it'll be on
Uh,
YouTube here.
no, it's okay. Yeah.
Which is good because
Um,
if I'd done the Zoom thing, then I would have to edit it and then upload it to YouTube, and it's a kind of a process, a long process, and it
okay.
just kind of shortens it down. So be careful what you say.
I know. I don't know who will watch it, and I could be in real trouble here. uh, um, there's another thing I want to tell you about my visit. I was with this girl in Kentucky at my first visit as well,
Oh,
in
I
the
remember you telling me.
in a federal prison camp there, and I wish I just would have stayed with you two guys, because
Right.
both of you guys were brutally honest with me.
Oh yeah.
It shouldn't have gone go any further.
Well, I ain't gonna feed you any BS, you know, and you don't. You've always been not that way with me. I remember when I had these guys were sending me friend requests on Facebook, and I was accepting it, and you tell me, hey, you know, they're from Germany. You tell me, hey, these guys are no good. You straight up honest with me, and I appreciate that. And you was right about them, and
Yeah, and
so
the, this idiot's getting stronger and stronger here. It's kind of scaring here. In some
it is.
areas they're getting 20% of the ah of the guy of uh, the word is missing. Shit.
The
um,
the
yeah,
votes,
of the electors.
right?
Twenty
But I
percent
mean,
of the electors.
20% isn't much. So that's
And yeah, that this is a lot here because we have a lot of parties. In one or two areas in the east, they are the strongest party. This is kind of scary.
right. I guess I can see where you're coming from because you know the National Socialist Party started out real small and gradually grew too. You know,
Okay. Okay.
and so
Yeah.
yes, you got to be careful. You know, I can understand your fears. You know, on that,
Yeah.
but
But it's kind of strange. They are they're stronger in the east. In the newer part of the country, how we still call it here.
yeah, I've noticed that they're always. It seems like in the former East Germany, that's where they're
Right. Right.
um,
And this is just about from here. It's about just about 10 or 50 miles away from here.
right. That's true.
It's pretty close. And yeah,
All right, Leon, you have a good day too. Leanne
I'm
lives
sure.
right up. She lives right up the road. Well, not right up the road, but she lives up there by the Lake of the Ozarks. But see, how long have we been on here? I can't. I don't know. But anyway, so did you have a fun time in Missouri when you was out here?
I had some fun there. Yeah, I really liked the second day as well. Your parents were riding me around there to the forest there. I don't know if this was your property or before, or is it just they were just riding around with me there. I don't know. I can't remember that. Did your property was also some forest there? It belonged to your family, or
Yeah, well, yeah, we had 365 acres at the time, you know.
okay,
Um, and we surround. Not only did we have a lot of woods and fields and stuff on our property, but we also was surrounded by um, uh, public land. You know, forest, national forest. You
okay.
know, so we was out in the middle of nowhere. You know, you still can't get service out there. It's crazy. You go out there and you're not making a phone call.
Yeah, I know. What about also remember there, the a lot of white turkeys running around there.
Yeah, yeah. We have
A
turkeys,
lot of
deer.
them. I say, whoa, what's that here? It's
You didn't know what it
crazy.
was,
I have never seen white turkeys before.
right? You should. There's deer, turkey, rabbits, everything out there. You know, it's just and they.
I did the turkey thing was pretty wide. There,
Yeah,
really.
I grew
Yeah,
up. I grew up hunting turkeys and deer and all that stuff. But what a lot of people don't know about the turkeys in Missouri is at one time Missouri didn't have very many, and the conservation protected them for a long time. And now, well, last I knew, it could be different now, but last I knew, Missouri has more turkeys than any other state.
wow. Wow. And okay. I don't also remember that your parents um, did invite me for breakfast that day. This was also a nice time.
Right? Yeah.
They were a Doolittle.
Doolittle.
In the restaurant there for breakfast. That was nice.
Hey,
It was pretty
JK,
nice.
good to talk. How are you? JK says, good, good to talk.
Yeah, I'm doing good. Mir geht es gut.
Yeah, alles ist gut. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you called us, JK. We tried doing this on Zoom, and it didn't work out too well, so we just decided to do it live. I'm still going to do it live tonight, but this was the only way that we could do this. We've been talking about him coming over and seeing me while I was in prison, and I mean, which is amazing to me. He did not have to do that, cousin or not, but he still did, and he's a good guy, and he's helped me with some things. He's not only helped me with my German, but he's also steered me away from. Yeah, well,
I kept you away from speaking German. Okay, I know I'm very selfish person that way.
Yeah, you only taught me the bad words,
I can't remember a single one.
Oh yeah, you do. You remember?
Oh no. Oh, what did I say? Tell me one word that I told you.
All right. Well, I was telling you some of the bad words that I knew in German. This is on a visit, and you said, "Yeah, that's true," but over here we mostly say this, and this is more common than that is, I don't really I really don't want to say them on YouTube because they might take down the video.
Okay, I see. Yeah. You have to sleep. You have to sleep on the sofa then, right?
Right. I think
okay. 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 So my way better situation,
That's why I was trying to figure out a way to say that there, and I couldn't.
You're lying. You're lying.
I almost said it.
You can't remember a word.
I almost said it, and I thought, oh man, it doesn't matter what language it is. YouTube could still take it down,
Oh man.
You see my cup?
Yeah. Yeah. See it.
I got T-shirts like that too.
Really? My goodness, really professional.
No.
kind of at least. I saw your numbers today about access to your YouTube site. I was surprised about that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
About it, one thing more than 11,000. That's a lot. That's not bad.
Right. Well, if you would went to the Quora, the platform on Quora, that's where I started. I did that before I went to YouTube. I started on Quora, and as of right now, I got 70 million views on there. I'll send you a screenshot later. You don't believe me? I'll send you a screenshot.
I'll be honest with you. I saw my probably a few hundred would watch it,
Right.
But it's 11,000. Wow, this was really surprising,
Well, the views go up and they go down. They go up and down.
That was the thing where you was interviewed by another guy.
Right. Oh, when I interviewed another guy?
No, and another guy interviewed you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
This guy with the Yankees cap, and I think a New York cap had it.
Oh, yeah, New York cap. That was Chad Marks from Blood on the Razor Wire. And I consider him a friend. And I think he was the first one to interview me. And you checked out that interview? That was pretty.
I was starting to watch it before you called, and I'll probably watch it when we finished here.
Right, yeah. It's It's good. He's a good dude, man. But he didn't do state time. He did federal time. And the only reason he's out now is because Trump changed some law. But so he has Trump to thank for that, you know. And so
Yeah, Trump paroled him or what?
yeah, a lot of people don't, you know. I'm not the biggest fan of any politician here lately, whether they're Democrat or Republican. You know, they're all corrupt. But
Right.
he did help a lot of people, you know, and especially those in prison, you know. But and a lot of people don't even talk about that, you know. But somebody says, "Why don't you vote?" Number one, I can't vote. I'm on parole. Number two, there's nobody I really want to vote for, you know. But you said over there it's a bit different. You pretty much have to, right?
I just remember another thing. What I was going to tell you. Before I came to visit you there, I just saw the better side of America, you know, and then I saw the other side, you know, that nobody wants to know about, you know. And so I've seen
Exactly.
all the problems that this country really has, you know. Social security things, and when you lose your job and you don't have any savings, you practically lost there.
Right.
No
Yeah.
health insurance and stuff like that, and this is, um, you know, Americans don't like it either as well, because this is kind of socialism, you know, for them here.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we have all those things here, and this is kind of this is more like for them like Eastern Europe in the 80s, you know, for them
Right.
in that way. And so I saw those things and all what come with it, you know, the drug problems, drinking problems, and yeah. So so I saw the other side of America as well,
There's
and yeah,
always
and most
we're
of my
not
visits, you know.
we're not all bad over here. You know,
Yeah,
we may have
I know that. I know that for sure. I know that for sure. I'm just describing the circumstances, you know, that you have
hey,
there.
Ramon, salute. We got Ramon in here saying hi. Uh, but see, a lot of people wasn't expecting me right now. You know, they expect me at 7 o'clock at night. You know, that's when I usually do my lives. I'm still going to do it, but this is the only way we can do this interview thing. You know, this thing here. You know, but yeah, I remember uh, you was talking about America. Even when I first got out, I was out of prison. I was shocked by a lot of different things. A lot of people thought I would be shocked by the technology and stuff, and
Okay.
I was kind of, you know, even though people were telling me about it, I was still kind of shocked about how connected
How the world
everybody.
has changed. How the world has changed.
Yeah, but the world, you're right, exactly. The world has changed, and the way people think. That's what really shocked me. The way people think and everything is different than when I went into prison. And you know the saying, have you ever heard the saying, you can never go home?
Yeah.
It's true because I went back to my hometown and it was not the hometown that I left. You know what I mean? Everything's different.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. So you was about almost 13 years locked away, and
Yeah.
how many people did you still know there when you was and you were
Right. Well, yeah, there ain't very many. There's less people there now than there was when I left. But the ones who are there, I still know the older ones that are my age, but the younger ones are like they're kids and stuff. And so they only heard about me, you know. They knew me, but they didn't know me because you know what I mean?
okay? I know. Yeah. There were stories. there were stories telling about you, and that's it. The
Yeah,
kids just have stories from you, about you.
right. My brother used to tell me that. He said we used to get together and talk about you all the time, And, and when he first said this, I said, "What do you mean talk about me?" He goes, "No, no, no, it's all good."
Yeah, yeah.
But
Newburgh is such a small town, and it's really.
yeah, it is a small town. It was when I
How
left.
big is the population there?
Well, when I left there, when I went to prison, it was 750 people, around 750
Okay,
people.
okay.
When I went back, got out, and I went through there, the population said 400 and something. And I'm
Wow.
thinking, wow.
Well, I
So,
moved to the bigger cities, I guess.
and my my parents and my cousin and everybody, my cousin that lives up there, they told me that before I was around, like years before, it used to have over 1,000 populations, and the population just keeps going down over the years. You know,
Yeah, the younger ones go to big cities, and all the one are dying.
yeah, nobody wants to hang around there. And
Yeah.
and the ones who do, um, they're like they're kind of reclusive. You know what I mean? Anybody from outside the town they consider like a foreigner.
Oh man.
Because you know what
Oh,
happened, right? You know what happened. This is why they're so suspicious of everybody. Um, I can't remember if this happened before you came out or after, but there was an undercover cop that came to town, and my brother was, and everybody started talking to him and treating. My brother said, "We don't know who this guy is. I wouldn't mess with him." Well, people kept messing with him, and doing these deals with him and stuff, and finally, cops came in and swooped up a bunch of people, and that's probably why the population went to 400. But but anyway, so now the people who stay there now are even more suspicious of outsiders than they were before. You know, they don't mind tourists and stuff, and people just coming in and visiting. But when people come in and they try to stay, they're like, no.
I think I was the last tourist before there.
Yeah, yeah. But my brother said everybody liked you there. They said he took you guys, you and him and my dad and everybody went down to the pool hall. Everybody
Yeah,
was,
about just was just there a few minutes.
yeah. He said you was
And
nervous in there,
then I left that for roller then.
right? Rolla, yeah. You went
Yeah,
to Rolla.
yeah. I can remember the pretty cheap motel rooms there. $20, At that time, even at that time, it was really cheap.
Are
The
you kidding?
student town. No, it was $20. I'm not kidding you. And it was not a bad room. It's a student town.
Well, yeah, yeah. It's a college town, but still
Yeah, it's a
twenty
college town.
dollars.
Yeah, there's a part of the Mizu University there, right?
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's crazy.
that's why they are cheap.
It, it's a pretty famous college town, but still $20 is cheap. I
That's
think.
why, yeah, even in 2001, or the other
Right.
places at least were 60 or $70 by that time, at least.
Right. Right. You're
So,
absolutely
okay, I take it. Okay,
right. Yeah. I would.
not more about that. Yeah, that's yeah.
Anyway, I
So
think I'm going to end this, Dent, and I thank you for doing this with me. And uh, hopefully we can do something similar again. Hopefully we can get the Zoom going or something, and then figure out how to do that. And you wouldn't
Yeah,
mind
I
doing
hope
this.
so. I hope so. I was
You wouldn't
checking on
mind.
it. How to solve this microphone problem.
Yeah, because
So
I
I have
had you
to,
on
so I
there.
have to try it. Have to try it next time. And
Yeah, I couldn't hear what you were saying.
yeah, I
You know.
know it. I know it. I couldn't hear you either. I couldn't
Oh,
hear
really?
you, and I couldn't talk to you.
Oh, wow. Anyway, I'm going to end this, and I thank you for doing this with me, and we can do it again if you want sometime.
Yeah. Okay. We can.
All
Sure.
right. Have a good
Okay.
one.
Yeah. Have a nice weekend. Bye.
Bye.